Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking in the Word. Hey, we're going through Genesis chapter 49 here, and we're talking about the sons of Jacob. And Jacob is giving his last speech to these sons of Jacob. We have really talked about the sons of Leah so far, okay? And they were divided up. He gives a speech just based on them standing around the bed there, not in birth order. He does it for the first ones, but the rest of it, he doesn't stick to the birth order and go, all right, well, who's next? No. It's just as they're standing around, and they're standing around grouped in sections to their mothers, really. Okay, so he covers Leah. Today we're going to cover Dan, Gad, Asher, and Naphtali. And those were four sons that were sons of the concubines. So if you remember, Rachel and Leah were each given a servant, and then they end up giving the servants to Jacob to have children with. Okay, so these are children of those servants. All right, and these four guys would have been involved in selling Joseph into slavery and so forth. And again, we don't know a whole lot about these guys as they're growing up. Not a lot is recorded about them, but most of what we know is what is kind of prophesied here with Jacob about that. So let's read today. This is Genesis 49, verses 16 through 21. So if you have your Bibles here, it says, Dan will provide justice for his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan will be a snake by the roadside, a viper along the path that bites the horse's heels so that its rider tumbles backwards. Okay, so so Dan will be known as a judge, and then it talks about it'll be like a viper biting the horse's heels, and so it was a strong enemy, and it had the territory in the northern part of the whole country, and so it was easily attacked all the time, and so it was like that. But Dan was also instrumental. It was introducing idolatry into the land. Okay, so it was one of the first tribes to set up idols, and that's what they were known for. And so that's that serpent, kind of the devil represents the serpent. So they were introducing idolatry, the first ones introducing idolatry into the whole land. Okay. After after they're taken into captivity, not much is known about Dan, because they kind of assimilated into all the rest of the people. Verse 18, I looked for deliverance, for your deliverance, Lord. Gad will be attacked by a band of raiders, but he will attack them at their heels. Okay, so again, this is Gad showing that he's a strong warrior, and he's going to be attacked, but he's going to attack them right back, and attack their heels. Okay. It says Asher's food will be rich, and he will provide delicacies fit for a king. So the location for where Asher's tribe was known as a place that had fertile ground and was good for crops. So it was always known as that, and so that prophecy did come true. And then it says Naphtali is a doe set free that bears beautiful fawns. Okay, so you have like a wild. It's kind of talking about like having a wild deer, and you can't like tame that wild deer, but it does describe it as beautiful fawns here too. So Naphtali was an area too that was in the mountainous region. It was hard to capture that because it was a mountainous region. Much like today, when different countries go and try and attack Afghanistan, they can't do it because the people hide out in the mountains, and it's really hard to attack that. Well, that's the way it was with Naphtali too. With that. So those are the four tribes that were sons of the concubines of Jacob here. And so we talked about that. You can see there's kind of a common thread with those tribes. They were strong while they were there, but after the captivity, they kind of assimilated into the other tribes. Not much is known about them after that. the strong tribes after that were Benjamin and Judah, of course. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue talking about the tribes of Israel here in Genesis chapter 49. Thanks.